Warning, spoilers.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Once again, no images in here. Like the Young Justice stuff, it's 2 now, so yeah. Sorry for anyone who was hoping for images in here. Um, this episode was interesting. It starts off with a Green Lantern actually getting killed by 2 Red Lanterns. Then Hal Jordan being called to Oa because of something he did during his last mission. Um, After the Guardians kind of talk to him about this, a Green Lantern ring falls to the ground and they find out it belonged to an Outer Lantern. A Green Lantern that is kind of out of the Guardians' territory. So, these guys are, there's really few of them and they're not well trained. Um, then, Hal thinks that maybe they should go there and find out who killed him. And Ganthet shows him this new ship that they created. And this ship, called Aya, is powered by a battery. So whenever a Green Lantern needs to charge and they don't have their own battery, they can just use the ship's battery. Which kind of makes sense. Think about it. If a Green Lantern's in a long battle and they don't have their battery or they lose the battery, I'm pretty sure they need something like that. They go to Sector, and that is when they first encounter the Red Lanterns actually trying to kill another Outer Lantern. Now, the 2 Red Lanterns is Solias and Razor. Now, I think Solias actually is from the comics, but I'm not really sure about Razor. I don't think he ever really appeared in the comics. The Red Lanterns seem to actually be like the Red Lanterns in the comics. They're full of rage. They believe what they're doing is right. And also, they spit out, blood. That, is basically energy. If anyone knew that, yeah, the Red Lanterns, when they get the ring, their blood is being replaced by energy. So that's why they're always bleeding at the mouth. So, we have these Red Lanterns, and, they obviously get defeated because Hal and Kilowog are well trained, unlike the Outer Lanterns. Once they save him, they're going to take him to Oa, and they talk to the Guardians about the Red Lanterns, and ask them if they know anything about them. The Guardians seem not to be aware that there ever really were any Red Lanterns, and then they get attacked by a probe. Now, they destroy the probe, but it damages the ship. So the ship can't go to faraway galaxies in super fast speeds now. And it'll take 9 months to repair. So they have to go to the Outer Lantern's home world that, where his wife is a healer. After he's healed and everything, we get a moment with Kilowog, and we learn that his world was actually destroyed. Also, we get this scene where Kilowog explains that, Hal Jordan doesn't really need a mask because, well, really, they're really going to know who he is, and, he's on Earth. They're probably, there's tons of planets where aliens of different species live on a planet, so, possibility they're not even going to be able to find out. And it's kind of an interesting moment there, and kind of makes sense since characters like Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner don't even wear masks, while for some reason Hal and Kyle do. Like, I get it if they're on Earth, but I don't really see why they have to wear their masks in the galaxy. After that, Razor and Slice meet up with their leader, Atrocitus, who I have to say is a lot like the Atrocitus from the comics. They did a great job with the voice actor, and but the design's kind of off, and I'll talk about that in a moment. After Atrocitus tells him, you know what, if there's like two Green Lanterns, we should show them the power of the Red Lantern. So Atrocitus shows up to their world, plants a bomb there that'll destroy the entire planet, and tells them, you know what, your world will be spared if you bring us the three lanterns. Um, and that's all I'm gonna say about the episode. This episode is really good. It was really mature. Like it didn't dumb itself down or repeat itself too much to the kids. Like this actually was a mature show. It has great action. I don't really know why they had to do it in CGI. Like you didn't really have to make this digital animation. You could have just simply just made this 2D. It'd probably be a little more simpler. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to take place at any point in time. I don't know if it's supposed to take place during a series or a movie. I'm not really sure where exactly this takes place in. Like, there's no talk of Sinestro or anything else. Designs are okay. Like, I like the design for Kilowog. Slice is interesting. But Atrocitus design is kind of off. Like, I can't look at that and say that's Atrocitus. Like, his head is way, it's like just, smaller than his freaking hands, and that's kind of weird. But, I thought, well, you know what, whatever, it could be worse. He could actually look like as he did in Emerald Knights, and I have to say, that design wasn't that great to me. I thought that design from that movie was pretty bad. This episode's really good. The ending was really interesting. I didn't see that coming. Like, if you're a Green Lantern fan, I'd say check this out. I really enjoyed this, and that's all I gotta say. Goodbye.